um, a cooking lesson. Um, I'm gonna be cooking corn, but first it's called cutting corn off the cob, and I'm gonna show you what I'm doing here. So when my mother was living, she taught me how to cut corn off the cob, and it's a skill to doing so. When you cut corn off the cob, you have to cut um, cut the grains, cut these kernels, and you have to go over it twice. And you want to make sure you get the whole cob um, cut. You don't want to leave anything, and and that way you will have this will make probably, I would say, half a cup perhaps. And so you go twice. uh, this is was my mom's. She used this one. This, it was a bigger uh, knife. But here, I'm going to show you. It's a bigger knife. And but I'm going to use a smaller instrument where it's used for cutting the corn. It's a more accurate device where it'll cut it, more accurately. So, and then what you want to do is you want to rinse your the cobs. And I'm going to just So I'm gonna just rinse them off, and here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take the uh, the husks off here first. There we go, and the little that looks like hair, but it's in the silk. We call it silking the corn. And I want to make sure I get all the silk off before I cut the corn. And I rinse it. So that's the thing with when you silk this, you want to get that. You don't want to find any silks in the corn. So I hope everyone is doing well. Shout out to everyone here. Addie Urbis, hello, Ate. And Ate Ava, good to see you. Whitebound, welcome, thank you. I'm going to give you guys the Orbis, let me give you a moderator here. All right. Whitehead, welcome. Thank you everyone for being here. I hope everyone is doing well wherever you are. And I just wanted to share with you what I was taught from my mother. And this was handed down from my mother taught me, and it was taught to her other grandchildren. And so yeah, and it's been in the family over 50 years. So this technique, cutting corn. And I'm very glad that my mother taught me this. That way I can make my own, I can freeze my corn, for the winter, and I'll have something to eat as opposed of, buying corn from a can or going to the market. So yeah, so what I'm doing here is I'm making sure the silks are done, and I'll just put it in a in this bowl here. So, and then when you husk the corn, that's a little bit easier, than silking it. Okay, thank you. Sure, you're welcome. Whitebound, welcome everyone. Ate Ava, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate everyone being here. And Ate Orbis, thank you. Let me see. Okay. So, okay. So what I'm doing, I'm continuing the silking of the corn, and so we will not have any silks on the corn here. How is everyone doing? Okay. All right. Yep. So this, my mother did this when she was when she had children, and when she was even before her, when she was a young woman, she cut corn and canned corn, and she canned vegetables. The art of canning. I remember her doing that. So it just it was passed down to me, and then to her other grandchildren, and so we just took on the tradition. So I'm just removing the rest of the silks here, and I'm putting it in this other bowl, so I'll know. And then I will rinse these, and then I will cut the corn, and then we will cook it. I'll have something for to eat for my meals, and so okay. Let's see. So I'm rinsing the corn here, and then I will cut the corn. Yes, it's very practical, to have this to learn this, and I was blessed to be able to learn how to do this, and so I just want to share with others what I've learned. So what I'm going to do here is get another plate. I want to. And what you want to do is so I've got this. This is my oh, when I doing the corn, cutting the corn here. I'll take this and then go like this, and you go straight across. Let's see if I can do it. Show you. There you go. And you see how that comes off. Let me see if I can. Let's see. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can. There. Okay. I hope everyone is doing well. So you see how easy that's coming off, and it's not leaving much of, not leaving any kernels. And then once we get done with that, we make sure everything it's cut thoroughly, we will cook it. I thought I had to do it twice, but with that bigger knife, you have to go twice. And this is just like once. And you see how that is cleanly cut? I mean, I just have to kind of go over it one more time. Thank you everyone for being here on this live stream. I want to thank everyone for being here. I'm glad I could share this cooking lesson and the cooking, live stream with everyone. It for me, it's honoring my mother. She was a great woman, and she made sure everyone um, was well served and well fed, nutritious food, and everyone who came, they ate well. No one left hungry. So I'm continuing to cut this. It's one time across. Just want to be careful. Hey, Shanky girl, welcome. Thank you for being here. I'm cutting corn, my friend. All right, and so I want to make sure that I get all of it, all of the kernels. All right. I am. This is my. Let's see. I've done this for now. Let's see, going on 5 years. And when you do this, you can put butter, or if you want, you can put salt, pepper, and or however you want to season the corn. It's up to you, but I like to add pepper, black pepper, and butter, and then I'll cook it up, and then I'll put it in a freezer bag, and then till I get ready to eat it. So this device is really good to have. It's a lot easier than using the knife because Mom, she knew how to do it, because there's a certain way you have to hold the knife in order to cut the corn cob, and so she was a master at it. So I did it once, and it was difficult. So with this, it's a lot easier. So when I do with the old corn cobs, once I'm done cutting them, I will toss them. But what I have here is, what I'll cook, and yep. And so I hope everyone is doing well. Hey, Ate Renslow, welcome. Thank you. Ate Renslow, thank you for being here. Here, I'm gonna give you a moderator, sis. All right. Welcome. I am cutting corn, And this was handed down to me by my mother. Um, and she, taught me the importance of, growing your own food and eating well. Thank you, Ate Renzo. Yes, same here. Um, Thank you so much for coming. I really appreciate it. And everyone, thank you for all your support. I really appreciate you. I just think about her a lot, and this is the way to honor her. Yep. So what I'm doing cutting this once. It takes once to go across, and then remove the kernels, and then I'll cook it. Yes, definitely. Yeah, I will. At a later time, I will. I'll do a recipe, and so. Yep. Yeah, and you can buy these. At any store, the corn, um, and or the market. All depending on the if you're at a market, you can kind of haggle and kind of get a good price for a dozen, 12 ears of corn. And so, and I that's what I do. I haggle about, with the prices, I want to get a good deal. And so, yeah. Hello, Kaya. Kailabu, welcome. Thank you for being here. Yes. So yeah, guys, this is very important to me, and I am glad I could share this with everyone here. All right, what I'm going to do now, I'm going to cook this what I cut, in the skillet, and I'm going to show you after in a minute here. I'm going to wash my hands. Okay. All right, guys. What I'm gonna do here, all right, I'm gonna see if I can. I got a long extension cord here. So shout out to everyone here in the chat. It is okay. All right. So here's the corn, and I'm gonna get my. This is my little skillet here, and I will put this corn in the skillet and cook it. But I'm gonna put butter in my skillet. Just a little bit, not a lot. And so, okay. Oh yes, definitely. Um, Here's the butter I'm putting in, and I'm gonna put this on the here. I'm gonna turn on the thing, and then I'll let that melt. And then once it's melted, I will put in the corn. You got to put in get the seasonings. All right, let me see. Shout out to everyone in the chat. I hope everyone is doing well. Thank you so much for being here. Right. So what I've got here is I've got black pepper and I've got red pepper. So I'm going to use both with the butter. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. Thank you, Ati Rinslow. Thank you so much. I'm going to try this. Thank you so much. I appreciate your input. I like that. Thank you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take Auntie Rendel's advice by putting the butter on the corn and then see how that works. And I'm gonna, all right, and then good idea. Thank you so much, Ate. I'm gonna, and so what I want to do is I want to kind of break this up and make it. You know what? You're right about that. Okay. And what I'm gonna do is, thank you. See, it's very helpful. Thank you so much for your input, and thank you everyone here. Thank you all for being here and being very helpful. I don't want to put too much. This is the red pepper. Just put a little bit. Okay. Let me double check. Okay. All right. All right. Now we will transfer the corn to the skillet. All right. Hold on. I'm gonna put this down. I can't do two things at once. I'm gonna see if I can, all right, do this. Thank you everyone for being here. Shout out to everyone in the live chat. I appreciate your input and your suggestions. Thank you. Thank you for being here and being very helpful. Okay, and now I'm going to, I got that. Thank you. Appreciate that, Ate Rinsel. Thank you. And thank you so much for everyone. Whitebound, thank you. Spike, yes, yes, yep, yes. And Kaibu, thank you for being here. Lovable, thank you. Lovable girl, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. I want to acknowledge everyone here. Um, thank you so much. Shangy girl, thank you. And Ate Ava, thank you. And Ate Orbis, thank you so much for being here. So now it's cooking. I have it on low heat. I don't want it too high. And I'll just let it cook for a little while here. For at least half hour. Yeah, so thank you guys for all your support and your input. I really appreciate it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Like I said, this will last. I'd say about 2 weeks, and so thank you guys. Some of that. Stir that and let it. Yeah, let it cook. I hope everyone is doing well, and I hope everyone is having a good day or good evening wherever you are. Yeah. So that will cook for a while, and so just let it cook on its own. And I'll just just that while it's cooking, I can kind of talk about what the history behind the cutting corn. Yeah, cutting corn is I found out about it. I learned about it when I was 10 years old, and so mom would always be in the kitchen cooking, spend many hours cutting the corn, had lots of it, and then cooking it and bagging it and freezing it. So, and we would have corn, that will last all winter, and that way we didn't have to go out and buy corn, canned corn, because we had it, in the bags, in the freezer bags, and so. But I really enjoy it, and it was, like I said, it was passed down, to other grandchildren and family members, and so yeah. Good to see everyone here. Oh, okay. All right, Whitebound. All right. Okay. Good to see you guys. Thank you so much for being here. And like I said, this is important, to for myself, is to share, my knowledge with everyone here. Thank you. Okay. That's okay, my friend. Thank you, Whitebound. Appreciate you. Yes, Ate Rinslow. Um, yeah, she taught me, importance of, cooking at home and eating at home, because it's so expensive to eat out. And so that's where I got it. I'm just, don't want the corn to burn, so I'm just kind of mixing it around here. I didn't want to put too much spice in it, but I wanted to put just enough. Yeah. So, okay. Okay, Whitebound. All right. Yeah, guys. So what you want to do is you want to have it on a low heat. Let me show you what I'm talking about. I don't have it. I can this is a front burner. Hold on. This is a front burner, and I'm going to turn on the back burner. So that way the back burner is the lowest one. So I turn off the front burner, and I put this on the back burner so I don't have to worry so much. It doesn't give off as much heat, but just enough, to cook it. Correct. Yes, Ate Renslow. Um, yeah, because it's too expensive to eat out. Um, they want to charge you a lot for cooking. I mean, for eating out, and it's just so much, too much. You can't eat out every day, or probably maybe once a month. That's for myself, and so I just decided to cook my own and freeze it. Cook my own food and freeze it. And I'll show you some bags that I use. All right. All right. These are quart size storage bags. So I just these are big enough to put I could use this quart will fit in for what I'm cooking. That's a quart. This is a quart bag, and then what I'm cooking is it's quart size, so it will fit this bag. So I'm getting one bag out of the corn that I cut. So that was 4 ears of corn. So that should be good for like a couple weeks or so. Yeah. Yeah. Renzo, is that how you do things when you're cooking? Do you like go when you get vegetables, you kind of do you freeze them? Yeah. So, but yeah, guys, this is what I do, to ensure that I can have something. Oh, okay. Good, good. Yeah. So yeah, so what I'm doing, I'm just letting it cook, and I'll just let it cook for like a half hour, and then it will be done. So and then I can just and I'll let it cool, and then I'll put it in the freezer. And so I'll let it cool overnight, and then I can put it in the in the refrigerator, So and then I'll freeze it. Oh yes, yeah, definitely, because the corn is sweet already, and some people don't realize how sweet it is, as is. So some people put sugar in it, but I don't because it's naturally sweet, and I just put pepper, in it. So yeah, it goes well with any type of meal. When you cut your own um, corn, it's better. You know where it's coming from. Hey, Yang, welcome. Thank you, my friend. I cut corn, and I'm cooking corn. I cut it first, and now I'm cooking it. How are you? Good to see you, my friend. Thank you for coming. I appreciate you being here. Okay. All right. Good, good. Yes. Yeah, it's very popular here um, in the U.S. Especially at our state fair. It's very popular at the Minnesota State Fair. A lot of people enjoy, having corn, eating corn, roasted corn, and it's like $5. Yeah, it's pretty pricey, but yep. That's what that's the most popular food at the Minnesota State Fairs, the roasted corn. Good to see everyone. Shout out to everyone here in the live stream. I appreciate everyone being here. Um, it is 2:35. I'm gonna you know uh, it should be done around like 3. So yeah, I just thinking about mom, and just wanted to do this, and in honor of her, and so yeah, because yeah, she has provided for me, over the years, and I'll never can't forget, what she has done, and to keep me healthy, and yeah, and that's very important. Yeah, so it's like sometimes you can cover it, the with the corn, but I'll just cook it, just kind of stir it once in a while, and to make sure it won't burn. It shouldn't burn on this Mac burner. So yeah, just wanted to make something. I don't like to waste food. Waste not, want not. It's better to um, cook what you have, and look in the refrigerator. Speaking of that, I'm gonna I got oranges, I've got apples, and I have salad. So yeah. Yep, guys. So good to see everyone here in the chat. Yeah. And I also make lemonade. I don't have fresh lemons though, but I have lemon juice. And so, and then if I go out, excuse me, I'll pack a lunch to take with, because it's like I said, it's so expensive to eat out, and the lowest price for a meal is $10. So yep. Good to see everyone here. I want to thank everyone for being here. Ati Rinslow, Yurang, um, Whitebound, uh, at Kyla Boo. Thank you for being here. Um, Lovable girl, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate your support. Um, and let's Shangy girl, thank you. Auntie Ava, thank you so much for being here. And Auntie Orbis, appreciate you. Um, yeah, guys, it's I'm glad I have this. I was taught this because it's very important. Um, when you buy like canned stuff, canned vegetables, excuse me, there's just so much in there, that for to preserve it, you just don't know what you're getting. So I'd rather do it this way, and then I'll know what I'm, getting. And then I grow my own vegetables. I'm growing green beans and Swiss chard. So hopefully that will come up. And so, yeah. So that's the way to go. Okay, thank you, Ate Renzel. Appreciate it. Yeah, it's for me, I've you know was taught that it's just better to cook something at home, or make it. It's a lot cheaper. Um, then you're in control of what you're cooking, and that's very important to me. Is being in control of what I'm cooking and what I'm putting in, eat what I'm eating, consuming. So, yep, guys. And with my garden, it's gonna rain for the next 2 days, so I don't have to worry about watering. So it's coming up, the green beans and the Swiss chard. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. Yes, salamat. Yes. Yeah, it's just it just kind of just think back, growing up, the how lucky I was to you know um, have a mother who you know taught who showed me how the importance of eating healthy, um, and not to waste food. That's the main thing. If something was old, you just do the best you can with what's old, and make use of it, and kind of find a way to use it, as opposed to just tossing it, because that's money that was spent, and you don't want to waste anything. Waste not, want not is the saying that mother used, and I carry that. So, yeah. So, but I really appreciate you guys being here, and being part of this experience. Oh, okay. I want to make sure I'm paying attention here. So I got this on the lowest flame possible. This is a low in the back burner. Is a low heat, but it's enough heat to cook for the rest of the time. I'll go until 3, and then and it'll be done. Okay. Okay. Yep, guys. And so after it gets done cooking, I will turn it off and then let it cool down, and then I will transfer it to the quart to this bag, and then I'll put it in the refrigerator. So, yep. Thank you so much for being here, guys. I feel it's important, that we learn from one another and share different things, different ideas, and and then just and be there, um, you know, because I've learned so much from everyone here, and so I just wanted to just take a time out to share this with you guys. Oh, thank you, Ade. Yes, yes. Um, when I sang those songs, I listened to them first, and then I went back and I put my headphones on, and then I made sure I can memorize, and I was reading the actual lyrics, and sounding them out, sounding the words out, and so that's how I was able to learn, sing like that, sing those songs, and so. And the goal was 100 songs in Tagalog, and so, yeah, and other Philippine dialects, and so, yes, thank you so much for that. Yeah, that was that took me 2 months to do, with the songs, and so I enjoy doing them, and so, yep, yeah, guys. Thank you, Ate. Yeah, I like to learn, and when I learn at a different pace, it takes me longer to grasp, but after a couple tries, I think I can get it. It's all about the um, practicing, and so, yep. So thank you so much, for your input and your support. I really appreciate that. Yes, I enjoyed singing those songs. I want to leave a legacy um, for those who want to learn um, about Tagalog. Not only speaking Tagalog but singing as well. Let me check. I always make sure that um, everything is okay. I don't want to burn anything. There it is. So, okay. I just wanted to, I had the corn in the refrigerator, and I wanted to cook it. I wanted to share it. This, how I cook it. Very important, for me to, share with others. And if you get a chance, Auntie Renslow, do you buy corn a lot? Thank you, Ate. I appreciate that. Yes. Yeah, I when I was one younger, I would go with mom to the farmers market, and we would shop for different vegetables. She would teach me how about the different vegetables that were grown and what they had, and when when we got home, she cooked them, and I watched, and so that was very important. Great learning experience. Oh, Ate, do you buy corn on the cob? Do they have corn at the market where you are? Okay, all right, cool. Yeah, and like I said, I sometimes boil a corn on the cob, and then eat it that way, but I like it off the cob. Um, and so, yep. Okay. Hey, Nani, welcome, my friend. Thank you for coming. All right, let me give you add as moderator. All right. How are you doing? Thank you so much, my friend. Yes. I'm cooking corn, and I cut the corn off the cob using this device that cuts the corn, and I'm cooking it. I have it on the back burner, and it's cooking, and it should be ready in like 5 minutes. I put black pepper and red pepper. I like it a little spicy, and so I'm from Minnesota, the United States of America. And Minnesota is a northern state. It borders Wisconsin, um, North Dakota, South Dakota, and Iowa. And it borders Canada. Yes, correct. Yep, yep. Minnesota, home of the Minnesota Vikings and the Minnesota Twins, and the Mall of America, and Prince, home of Prince. Thank you for being here. No, it's night here. It's almost 3 o'clock in the morning, but I decided to do a live stream. I wanted to, I had some corn and I wanted to share this with everyone, to, share what I was taught about cooking corn. And so cutting corn and cooking it. Yes. It's good. It was in the 70s. It wasn't too hot. We're supposed to get rain tomorrow, and it will be partly cloudy, but we'll have like light showers in the afternoon. Shout out to everyone here in the live stream. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate your support. Yes, definitely. I feel it's important to do so, because I've been supported, throughout since I got started, and I've been blessed, to have many supporters, especially um, Auntie Man Flores, and whom has taught me the ins and outs of YT, and I'm very grateful for her guidance and being there, her patience, in teaching me about how to navigate YT, and you know how to fix issues that arise. So she's been very, very helpful. So I'm very, very grateful, and to her leadership and her being a mentor to me, and I can help others in YT, and in beyond YT, out in the real world, where I can share what I was taught, and just you know give the gift um to others, and help others. I teach a cooking class, air frying cooking class at my church, um and so what I've made different dishes, apple um, crisp, and no, apple chips, and you put it in the air fryer, and you put it at 400 degrees for 8 minutes, and then you have a snack, that is nutritious and good for you, and you can put cinnamon on it, and so yeah, it's very good. And I also made other like dishes, that like salmon croquettes, you know, you can make in the air fryer. So yeah, so just there's so many things you can make with in the air fryer that I wanted to teach others how to cook in the air fryer, and in how you can make a meal quickly, and it's very fulfilling. Shout out to everyone here in the live stream. I want to thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate your being here. It means a lot. Thank you. Like I said, I have so many, many people who have helped me, who have, uh, given their knowledge and given their expertise, and were there and given their, you know, how they, you know, uh, how they, learn and, their knowledge here in YT. And so from that, it's, my turn to share with others. I'm going to check the corn. I don't want it to burn. Okay, so the corn is done. That's one thing about you grow up with a mother who grew up back in the um, depression. You kind of figure things out. You kind of it's like you kind of know if things are done. You kind of guesstimate. So this is done, and here's the final product. This is what I've cooked. Fried corn. And so now I will just take it off the burner and just let it cool, and then I will put it in the bag. So I'll let that cool overnight, and then I will transfer it over to the to this quart storage freezer bag. But I want to thank everyone for being here. I really appreciate everyone's support, and thank you again, Nanny and Auntie Rinslow, Whitebound, Auntie Ava. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you. Kyla Boo, appreciate you. Lovable Girl 43, thank you for being here. Means a lot. And Shaggy Girl, thank you. Thank you so much. And Auntie Orbis, thank you. I really appreciate you. And I'm going to end the live, and I hope everyone will have a great day or great evening wherever you are. And I really appreciate your being here and being part of this live stream. And so I hope you all enjoyed. So I'm going to sign off, and I will see you on the next live stream. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.